Let me tell you what you can do to make the most out of this lockdown as a brass player, whether you're with your instrument or not. What's up, people? Welcome to brassvarsity.com. I'm so excited to have you on another edition of what? Of what exactly? Whatever. The lockdown met you without your instrument. You're wondering, what am I going to do? Now I don't have my instrument with me. I can't rehearse anymore. I'm going to be giving you 5 things to do as a brass player even in this lockdown period. Now, if you didn't come down with your instrument, number 2 and number 5 are going to be for you. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. So you've been playing that instrument of yours for 5 years, for 2 years, for a year, 6 years, or as the case might be, and never for once have you given that instrument of yours a nice warm bath. Be honest with yourself. If that instrument was to be a human being, will you still relate with that instrument? You know, here in Brass, we talk about how you relate with your instrument. You don't just neglect your instrument because it's a piece of metal. We believe in Brass Varsity that your instrument is much alive as you yourself that play. Treat your instrument, surprise your instrument this period. Give it a nice warm bath. I'll be giving you links to videos depending on your instrument on how you can give your instrument a nice and warm bath. Surprise your instrument this time around. And if you've not given your instrument a name, this is the perfect time to do so. Treat your instrument as a friend. If you are to relate to your friend, believe me, you'll not be calling by friend. Your friend should have a name. Give your instrument a name. And remember, don't forget to call me for the naming ceremony. You know what the key F sharp is? You sing with it, play with it, play it on your instrument every time. But if that key was to be written on a music sheet, will you recognize it? Probably if you're born somewhere in Southern California or Beijing, China, or in Mumbai, India, you actually know how to do this. Kudos to you, but sorry bro, you were born somewhere probably in the eastern part of Nigeria or in the suburbs of Kenya or it's somewhere in the remote villages of Ghana and you don't know how to read sheet music. You were born somewhere where spending money to learn how to read music or going to standard music school is considered a waste of money.
Do you know how much you can feed in that?
And now you don't know how to read sheet music. You probably depend on your mentors or those you look up to give you little crumbs of what they know. Who probably have people they look up to give them crumbs of what they know, and who also have people they look up to that look up to people that they look up to that have people that they mentor, but none of them along the line know how to read sheet music. And probably have someone that is looking up to you, and what are you going to pass down to the person? Nothing, because you don't even know the basic music theory. Kudos to you if you know your basic music theory from the choir. Do you join the choir and learn how to read sheet music? What about you? Do you know how to read music? Do you know your basic music theory? I'm not just talking about solfa notation. That's a very good start. But the flight of the bumblebee and the great Mexican heart dance and some method books out there are all written in staff. So if you can't read staff, you already know what the answer is. You can't really go for it. You can't really get what you want out of your instrument. So this lockdown is the perfect time for you to learn how to read sheet music. This is the time for you to learn basic music theory. Learn what it means to play the circle of fifths, the circle of fourths. Learn basic music theory. You can always go online you have great resources on YouTube here. There are various books out there. I'm gonna be dropping a link to the same book that helped me in my journey on reading sheet music. It helped me with my basic music theory, and I know how to read the little I know of sheet music. It's because of that book. Although there are other resources I've used, but this book is a very great resource. So I'm going to be dropping the link to that book so you can benefit from what I benefited from. The lockdown is the best time that the brass player has ever gotten in history. Quote me anywhere. I'm not saying you should go ahead and get a new trumpet, go ahead and get a new saxophone or a new tuba, a new trombone, as the case might be. If you do that, that means the aim of this video has been defeated. I'm talking about something worse. Switching to a different instrument. No, don't be scared. I'm not saying you should leave the instrument. The trumpet for me is the love of my life. when it comes to brass playing. I love the trumpet a lot, but I'm not saying you should leave the love of your life. For me, I had to learn how to play the trombone. This lockdown was a very nice opportunity for me to learn how to play the trombone. And you want to watch me play? Come on, I'm shy. So, but just try and get the knowledge on a different instrument altogether. There is nothing wrong with getting keyboard lessons as a trumpet player, or knowing how to play the bass as a tuba player, or switching to another brass instrument altogether. All of them work together to bring out the best in you as a brass player. Nathaniel Bassey is a trumpeter, we all know that. But how many of you know that Nathaniel Bassey plays with keyboard too? He's a very wonderful keyboardist. So, is he known as a keyboardist? No. He's known worldwide as a trumpet player. But the knowledge he has on keyboard has enhanced his trumpet playing. You can ask him if you see him. He will also tell you what I'm telling you now. Learning how to play a different instrument opens your mind to great realms of possibilities. It opens your mind to great realms of ideas. You get new ideas from different instruments. Don't be stuck on one. It is not a sin to go ahead to play another, to learn how to play another instrument. Don't be clinging to one instrument. I suffered this for years. No matter what you told me about playing another instrument, I'll tell you, no, leave the trumpet for me. I rather learn how to play the trumpet and keep on improving on that. But I know folks that are very good in brass playing, and if you go close to them, you understand that they play different instruments, they play other instruments apart from the ones they already know how to play. Okay, because of the lockdown, you don't have access to other instruments. You can't even take up the keyboard lesson because you don't have access to a keyboard. Because even if you go online to get videos on YouTube on how to play the keyboard, you don't actually have an instrument to practicalize your knowledge on, or you don't have access to other brass instruments. Now, what you can do on your instrument is learning something new on your instrument. Do you know it only takes 5 minutes to learn how to circular breathe on the trumpet as well as other brass instruments? I never knew that was possible until I tried it. So why don't you go ahead and try out new things on your brass instrument? You can learn how to do the triple tonguing. If you can do it, it only takes time. You can always do it. You can always learn how to do new things. Don't be scared to try it out. You have a very long time. Your excuse has been over the years, I don't have time. Now you have more than enough time to do what you want to do on your instrument. Why don't you go ahead and learn how to do new things, new stuff, Learn how to do new stuff on your trumpet, or your instrument. I keep saying trumpet. I love the trumpet a lot. Okay. Look, I don't care if you're the next Louis Armstrong or you play better than Wynton Marsalis. If you're all by yourself, then that is it. You are all by yourself. Come out of that hidden place of yours. Come out from that shell of yours. You need to have people all around you. You need to connect with other brass players out there. There is a large community of brass players out there. Come out of isolation. No, don't come out of isolation. Go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go to Twitter, watch videos on YouTube, connect with the community of brass players out there. And if you're looking for a great place to start, Brassvarsity is there for you. Go to our Facebook page. There are discussions we'll be having on the page. You can key into the discussion, share your ideas, share your views. No matter the level you think you are, you have something to offer to the world. Why don't you go ahead to offer that to the world? And when you're doing that, believe me, you have nothing to lose, but you have a lot of things to gain. Come out of the shackles, meet people, connect with people, and that's the way you grow as a brass player. Nobody is an island. A tree doesn't make a forest, so I don't know how you're going to make influence being all by yourself. Come out of that. Alright, we've come to the end of this video. Feel free to drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you've not done that. Drop a comment and ask questions. We're happy to answer them. Thank you all, and stay tuned for more videos like this.